Marriage is a voluntary joint venture for life, which is why you need to draft the agreement carefully. Go through the article to find out when one should get married and take on the responsibility of another person. Love may be blind, but marriage is a real eye-opener. Anonymous. A lot of couples today are faced with this impending question of, when should they tie a knot? The simplest answer to these questions is, there is no fixed age, as age is just a number. Marriage takes more than your age to happen. The dynamics of a wedlock are slightly more demanding than you think, and a lot of factors need to be considered before getting married. A mutual agreement: you may be in a relationship for over a decade, but how ready are you? Also, you may be ready, but is your partner ready? Is your partner willing to take your responsibility in sickness and in health? Will your partner be there when you are down and low? A marriage is a mutual agreement. Couples who cannot communicate their wants and expectations, and we all have them, to each other, are never ready to get married. So, a preparatory leave time you spend in a relationship is meant to understand one another's needs, signing intangible agreement, and importantly, practicing the agreed. Take your relationship seriously, and each other even more seriously if you intend to spend a lifetime together. It is very important to have transparent channels of communication, great understanding, and mutual respect. It's a joint venture. A joint venture, for the sake of convenience, JV, is defined as an entity formed between two or more parties to undertake economic activity together. The parties agree to create a new entity by both contributing equity, and they then share in the revenues, expenses, and control of the enterprise. You can skip the more parties part. Do I need to explain more? Both of you have to be responsible towards each other, not just emotionally, but financially too. Respecting cultures: you need to consider your tolerance quotient first. Developing an open mind, being a part of the culture, understanding it and knowing its finer nuance, will get you closer to your partner. As Barbra Streisand once said, why does a woman work 10 years to change a man's habits and then complain that he's not the man she married? Instead of changing each other and fighting over cultural differences, if you spend time knowing the importance of the rites and rituals, maybe you'll know the secret of turning your relationship into a marriage. Legally married in-laws can be a real mess. However, once you are legally married, you are not just married to your spouse, but your in-laws too. One of the important things to know before getting married is your compatibility with your immediate family-to-be. Sharing a healthy bond goes a long way in building a healthy marriage. After all, family stands by you through thick and thin. Moreover, if you would be staying away from them, it would just be spending some time with each other on a few occasions, ceremonies and a few holidays. Worth the effort for the love of your life, I say. Emotional compatibility. Next comes the emotional compatibility with your partner. If you want to be with a person, choose one who allows you be yourself. Being in an emotionally sound wedlock saves a great deal of effort for both the sides. Before you decide to say I do, make your partner your confidant, your support, your shoulder to cry on, your imaginary friend, your anchor, and that special person should be the one who you can call even if it is the dead of the night. There are millions of situations that arise during wedlock, but if you can comprehend and handle these forces of marriage, then consider yourself ready. So, whether you understand this concept at the age of 20, 21, 32, 35, 45, or 65, remember that's the moment when you should take the big step forward into a brand new life. Good luck!